You watched my last video on Indiana's lake communities and thought, can I have waterfront life without giving up great schools, communities, and year-round fun and community for my family and I? Welcome to Geist Reservoir, Central Indiana's lake lifestyle that you want to check out a whole lot further. It's just minutes from Indianapolis, and yes, you can have it all. Hi, I'm Melinda Ennis. My team and I help clients relocate to Indiana from all over the country and even the world. Today, we're counting down the top 3 neighborhoods on Geist Reservoir that are really great at a few things, and we're going to talk about some of the honest downsides that you really need to know before you buy and consider those areas. Geist stretches across both Fishers, McCordsville, and the northeast side of Indy. Some of the homes are right on the water, and others of them offer lake access, and they might have community docks for people to use and walking paths to get there. So you don't necessarily have to have that full lakefront price tag if you're a little bit off the water. So let's dive into those top 3 neighborhoods. First up is Canal Place. It offers beautiful custom homes, mature trees, and really quiet streets with easy access to a lot of the Fishers amenities and, like we said in the beginning, the award-winning HSE schools. So if you want that true lake access without feeling like you're so far removed from everything for life, then Canal Place really nails that balance. Now, here are some of the things to consider. It really offers deep water frontage lots with really great private docks. Like I mentioned, top-rated HSE schools, and you're just minutes from Geist Marina, Psalms Ale House for a wonderful meal, or also the new Geist Waterfront Park. Now, a couple of things that you want to keep in mind if you choose Canal Place. There's limited inventory of homes, mostly resale. The HOA and the related maintenance can be on the higher side because you're close to the water, and there are fewer really organized social amenities inside the neighborhood itself than some of the other communities that you might find in Fishers. And one of the reasons that inventory is very limited is because there really are no buildable lots in that area. That's why you're really dealing with just resale. So because Canal Place was largely developed in basically starting in the late 90s and the early 2000s, some of the houses that you find may need to be updated also. But like I mentioned, you're not going to find new construction that's this close to the water and Canal Place, but you will find some really great homes, lots of mature trees, which again, you don't get with new construction. But it also means there's limited turnover because families get there, they like it. So if this is an area to consider, you need to budget potentially for updates that you need to do to the house, the landscaping, or maybe even to the dock when you're dealing with a 20-plus-year-old interior of a home. If you really love that Geist lifestyle but want newer construction, then look just beyond Canal Place to a neighborhood that's called the Cove at Thorpe Creek. It's built by Fisher Homes for really executive level types of homes, or Midland South or Anchorage in McCordsville. They offer newer luxury home office options, close to Geist, and they often have really modern floor plans that are energy efficient, and you don't have to budget that extra money for interior updates that you would in an existing home, but you give up some of the mature trees. Next up on our list, the Springs at Cambridge. This neighborhood really delivers large executive homes with a very strong HOA with a lot of involvement, and it's a very active lake community with a wonderful feel. Families really like to choose this because of that sense of community from neighborhood social gatherings. They have annual garage sales. They even do weekend paddleboarding meetups. So there's usually something happening either in the neighborhood or on the water. So what are some of the reasons that you might want to choose besides those? You really have that vibrant community, a lot of culture, clubs, and events for you to jump right in and feel at home. There's both a mix of waterfront homes and there are off-water options. So you're going to have a variety of price ranges. And you are minutes to the HSE schools and to that Geist Marina. Some of the things that might want to think about: larger homes, which means higher taxes and more utilities. Okay. Weekend lake traffic and noise can sometimes really pick up as you get closer to the weekend. Some of the older sections may need updating, like we talked about before. Think about the dock, the inside, or maybe the landscaping. But all in all, that neighborhood offers a lot of flexibility for larger executive level homes in the area. Now, if we go over to Geist's Eastern Peninsula, think Admirals Sound, Admirals Point, and Admirals Bay. Those are separate communities that kind of make up that general area on the eastern side. You're going to get panoramic water views and quick access to both Fishers and to downtown Indy. So a lot to offer from a proximity standpoint. Homes in the Admirals communities, they tend to range about in the mid 700,000s up to multi-million dollars. So you can get character, luxury, and you get a great community. Some of the reasons people love living here, as I mentioned, the views are spectacular and that mature landscaping. You're basically about 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, and you're close to the marina, so it offers you the opportunity to have access to a private swim club if you'd like. Some of the downsides, Lawrence Township Schools has a mixed perception in terms of what it offers to families. People might be unfamiliar with the area, and the HOA rules, they vary by the individual subcommunities. So you want to make sure that you understand what's happening for that particular HOA. And because some of the homes are older, then sometimes the seawall or the docks, they might need to be renovated as well. So overall, in this breakdown, I hope that it helps you really understand what some of the various communities are, specifically in Geist, for relocating families that might find it. So if you're thinking about moving to the Indy area and you want to think about waterfront, which of these three communities do you feel like would be best suited for your needs overall? So as we talked about, from the quiet luxury of Canal Place to the very active and vibrant community of Cambridge Springs to the peninsula views that you can oftentimes get from the Admirals communities, Geist really blends a lot of lake life and actual livability on the water, and you're still minutes from the convenience of either Fishers or getting to downtown Indianapolis for school, work, and all of your activities that you want to partake in. Which neighborhood fits your lifestyle? We'll really help you compare water access, HOA rules, dock conditions, schools, logistics, all of the things that you want to take into consideration as you relocate into Indianapolis. If you would like to consider a lake view or a lake property, Geist is a great one to consider. Stay tuned in future videos where we'll dive deeper into some of the other areas. My team and I would love to be your agent of choice. You can, of course, find my contact information in the description box below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment section below what you'd like to see next in terms of a topic or a specific lake community. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.